Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. This time is on my first place yellow-green Frieza deck. I took it to the locals today, went with some buddies, some other people showed up. We did an 8-man tournament, small, but got first place. From what I've seen on YouTube, nobody else has plays this, or probably people play it, but nobody's profiled it before. And I just wanted to show you guys what I played. The other day at school, my class ended. I was like, I had some free time. I was like, oh, I want to fix up Broly, like, because pure Broly is good, but it loses to Vegeta and stuff. So and I don't have the full blue engine, so I'm like, okay, I can't make green blue Broly, so I was like, let me just change it up and try with yellow, and it turns out it worked wonders. Like, just the free advantage you get off of the yellow engine is just so good. So this is actually the side deck. I never use it today because it's only a 1-round thing for a local tournament. But if it's an actual tournament, you actually side. So I'll show you guys this at the end. So first off, I play the Frieza leader. You'll see why it's just kind of a Broly deck later. But yeah, I play the Frieza leader because it activates energy and you draw off of it. So what you do is, so let me show you. So of course I play the 1-drop Frieza. So what you want to do is that you want to like summon these over and over, right? And then just keep popping them, draw a card, and reactivate an energy. That activating energy is any kind of energy, so it is not solely yellow. So like going second, you usually want to have 1 yellow, 1 green. If you have the 1-drop Broly, you tap the green, summon Broly. And if you have this on field already, it's even better. So you search top 7. If you have another 1-drop Broly, add that to hand. Effect, kill the Frieza, activate your green energy once again, draw a card, and then drop that second Frieza again, or second Broly again, and just you decked in so fast. Like all the games I've played with this deck, and I actually opened up decent. Because if I'm correct, I've only lost once with this deck so far, and the one time I lost, I drew most of the green cards. I drew very little yellow cards, so I wasn't able to completely cycle through my get like the Frieza engine, so I wasn't plussing enough, right? But so I lost. But yeah, like this deck worked really well, so that's all I gotta say. So yeah, that's why I play the Frieza leader, just free advantage. So for sure, 4 of the 1-drop Frieza just so good, because it lets you add the Doria. Sorry, let's start there. Yeah, the Doria, because it's a 2-cost Frieza's army, so you can add it to hand. But you usually want to add another Frieza so you can keep doing the loop. Then I play 4 Goldo. Play 4 of this because it's a blocker, and I don't play the green blockers. Yeah, so it's a blocker, and it's kind of an out to Vegeta, right? Because what Vegeta likes to do is they just make a big board of small drop guys and then just swing at you and combo everything, right? This just helps you like gradually just like get rid of their stuff. Like, oh, switch to active, swing your leader, and then they can't stop it. Or if they do, they're just wasting it in combo card. Yeah, and it's also add not searchable, but you can add it off of the Frieza. And then I play 1 Sorbet. I kind of just threw the Sorbet in as another blocker, to be honest, because I don't like his effect in this deck, because I don't want to mill green cards. So I just have him here as a 5th blocker. Because in the beginning I was thinking, oh, I should for sure have 4 Sorbets, right? Because it's the main blocker. But then looking at it, this is still better because just the switching effect. So I'll just stick with that. 1 Sorbet, it came in clutch today. Or not clutch, but it made me feel more secure in the finals. So I'll still keep it. I got new cards today, so I might change out the ratios for the extra cards. I'll still see, but this tested out fine. Let me make space. So that's it for the 1-drop battle cards. So 2 drops, I play 1 a pool and 4 Sui. This is just basic 15k beaters that are searchable. Most of the time I was playing these as energy, but during the finals I summoned them, so it helps. For the Doria, because your leader is yellow, gotta play this. And then are these the last two drops? Yeah, the last two drops I play are double birder. I went with birder just because I actually don't have or in the beginning when I made the deck I didn't have extra pulls, so I just threw these in, right? Because from what I've seen, the other yellow two drops are 10k, and then this one was the better one because you can swing with it and end of your turn it goes back to normal, so it doesn't die. But now that I got more pulls, for sure gonna take out the double birder for more pulls, because it's just like throughout the whole day I never summoned this to swing with. I would just summon to get rid of with the Frieza. And then for the extra cards was double Cold Bloodlust, one Crusher Ball, and 4 Frieza's Call. So in like I actually only when I made the deck I only owned one Crusher Ball. I finally got the rest today. But I only owned one Crusher Ball, and it's just too good of a card not to play. So even as the one, I just threw it into the deck. So made sure I had the space for that. And I like Cold Bloodlust because it helps you. It came in clutch just in my playtesting and then just today in the tournament. Like just lets you negate anything. Just like against Frieza, they go Prince of Speed, the I think 5 or 6 drop that lets him draw 2. Just negate its effect and you're good. And it just helps against other things as well. So really good. This is what I was talking about. I wanted to change. I want to maybe play a second one or a third one, or maybe just play all 4. I'm not sure, because I still like this because it. All the people are like, oh, I just play this, right? Because it prevents them from attacking you. This negates the guy's effect. So I don't know. I gotta see, but yeah, for sure this is the extra cards. And you should know what this does. It gets this from deck. Today though I did have to Frieza's Call into the Goldo, and then Goldo switched one of the guys to rest mode, and I believe I killed the Goldo afterwards. I can't remember. Now for the green engine or the green part of the deck, 4 Broly. Max out on him because your searcher. 2 Son Goku, just 2 drop 15k for green, pretty good. 4 gold tanks, just 3 drop 15 that just beats over stuff. Not beats over stuff, but like just damage, and also like its effect just makes your opponent neg more, and that's really good in this deck because you're always getting most of the time you're gonna have more cards than your opponent, like hand wise. So this helps even more because like they're losing a card every turn. And even if they like block to not take damage, it's just another neg card. So, and then he's out the way. And then for the 4 drops, I played 2 Furious Yell Vegeta. No, excuse me. Only 2. Good ratio. I actually don't know what to cut for the third one. Because in Pure Brawl, I actually play 3. But yeah, in this, 2 is fine. I saw it when I needed it, or I just saw it like when I didn't need it anymore. And since this deck gets enough advantage, like you don't when you're like if your life is less than 4 and you draw this, your advantage is pretty decent, so you don't care if you draw it. You just activate his energy and you just go on with your day. So 2 is fine for me. 3 5 drop Broly. This is in Pure Broly. I've noticed that like I don't really summon him or like use him at all, but in this build, like I actually summon him more often because your green part of the deck is the key part. Like it's what you win with pretty much. So you want to hit your opponent's cards with this more often. So like it's hard to explain, but like it pops up for me more in this build. And then of course play 4 of Big Daddy. So in the tournament, my friends actually let me borrow 2 friends let me borrow one each of their Brolys, and so I was using 4 of them, right? But then at the end, our packs when we got our packs for the top, one of my friends pulled one. He gave me one, and then I still missing the 4th one. But yeah, for sure play 4 of this. This one's terrible. Yeah, play 4 of this. It's just so good. Like at my finals, I on my board I actually had this and this, and it was pretty much game. And then last cards are 4 full power energy, which is the counter of the deck. I like this one, especially since the yellow counter or counter attack one is really bad. It's 4-drop. I like this is just so good because it's another Alta Vegeta technically. Like you negate attack, pop their 1-drop. So, pop their blocker if they play it, or just pop like Boo or Bulma so they can combo with them. I mean, so yeah, great combo card or great extra card. And then, like I said, I didn't use the extra in the tournament because it's only single matches. But my idea was that I side into the actual Broly engine, like an actual Broly deck. So the Broly leader, and yes, you could side deck Broly or leader cards. 3 Bio Warriors. The 4 Trunks because you switch leaders, so you gotta swap out all the Dodorias. 4 Paragus and 3 Broly's Ring. In Pure Broly, I actually main deck 4 Broly's Ring, but I don't have enough space in the side deck. And then my friends are always saying, oh, like, cut 1 Broly's Ring, because I do notice, like, always draw it, like, late game. So, 4 Paragus, even though you neg 1 with Paragus, technically, it just lets you see your Broly's Ring. So, that's my side deck. I haven't actually tested it out, but it looks decent. I even, like, found what to take out yellow to, like, fit this in properly. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I know I had a lot of fun playing this deck, especially since I won. But yeah, this deck's really consistent, and you guys should try it out if you want. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time.